What is going on? Dan Unfiltered, checking out Dragonland? Shadow of the Mithril Mountains? Lord of the Rings. They must be huge Lord of the Rings fans. This comes from Nethius. Appreciate you, homie. If you guys have any requests, always just hit me up. Yeah. They have to be huge Lord of the Rings fans. The Mithril Mountains? And they're called Dragonland? Yeah. I wonder if all their songs are kind of Lord of the Rings or Hobbit related. That'd be kind of awesome. Mithril. I haven't heard that word in a decade.
I speak to you now, sons and daughters of Dragonland, after what may seem to some like a lifetime of silence. These words are not my own, for I utter the mind of Alcidian, now that his voice can no longer carry the faith of his withering race. I bring hope for all creatures of our once glorious lands.
Get a full story.
For I speak about the one man that still has the power to save our world, and of what we must do to find him.
See, now this makes me wonder. Are they creating their own lore? Clearly based on, like, the Lord of the Rings main story? Or are they just, like, retelling different parts of the Lord of the Rings lore?
Speak of an evil, a shadow that devours your soul, rising from the being that was one with.
Whoa, okay.
Raising the halls of the mountain, to grant them a holy was born. If demon ruled born, he was destiny son, and the prophecies unknown. Devious, the say's return is glorious. Name it. Feel the changes he will make. He will rule supreme. That I know I've seen
Come on.
in my dreams. Our world.
I wonder. Like this on stage. You're gonna have to be decked out in medieval attire. You have to. Come on. I wonder if this was probably just their own made up lore, and they're just using the name Mithril, and it's not probably has nothing to do with Lord of the Rings, because they're talking about Dragonland, and it's the name of their band, so that could just be their own little world, that their universe they've created, and they do songs about it, right? Dragonland. This must be the guy they were talking about. Ugh. That must be him. Hit it. What an interesting concept to do with a band, because that's not what I believe. That 100%. I don't think it has nothing to do with Lord of the Rings. It just happens to be the Mithril Mountains. They've just used that term again. 'Cause I don't even know if there were Mithril Mountains in Lord of the Rings. It's like a iron type of thing that's found in like Moria or something. Let me push up my nerd glasses. Look, I love the Lord of the Rings, man. Leave me alone. Fucking grew up on that stuff. It was great. But them, I think they've created their own Dragonland universe. Because even on the little, I'm assuming that's the album art for this album, where it's got the guy sitting on the throne of skulls, and it says like Under the Gray Banner must be the name of the album, but it also at the top said Dragonland, like Chronicles Part 3. So they clearly, maybe all of their songs are just telling this story. Now they're in like the 3rd chapter. Very interesting. That's a hell of a concept if that's what they're doing. I always say, I think there needs to be more concept bands. It's fun. Like Ice Nine Kills, they have albums based on horror movies or horror books, and then they'll have like a little story intertwined going throughout the music videos. That stuff's cool. It's interesting. It's more than just playing a song and who cares. Not everyone needs to be a concept band, no. But I'm just saying it's nice to have some. It's interesting. Let me know what you guys think down below. Dragonland. I think they did, man. I think they created their own little universe. There's probably like a long Reddit thread of people discussing the universe of Dragonland. I almost guarantee it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Shadow of the Mithril Mountains. If it is their own thing, and not based at all anything else, Game of Thrones, it's their own world. Why reuse the term Mithril? It sounds good. But you know what I mean? Because then it automatically connects you to Lord of the Rings. Or at least you think of it that way. Oh, real one.